My name is Gerry Headley. I was a lieutenant colonel in the United States Air Force, and I was born in Richmond, Virginia. Lived in Virginia most of my life until I joined the Air Force, and then I got to see the world. Well, initially I got the opportunity to fly search and rescue helicopters, and that was my love. I loved flying that, and I flew helicopters for about 20 years of my career. I retired at 23 years. So I got to see Korea and a lot of the East Coast, and I worked with a lot of different agencies. Well, when I first got married, my wife gave me a class in wood carving, and I was really interested in that. I loved the wood aspect of it. So during my career, every time I went somewhere, I would pick up wood from the local areas and then bring it back with me and set it up to air dry. And I figured that once I retired, I could do all this wood carving. Well, it got to be at one point, I was carrying a lot of wood, and I had too much wood at one point. And so when I was leaving Pensacola, I put an ad out to sell some of my wood. And a gentleman came and bought some, and he ended up turning it. Now, I hadn't known wood turning before, but he showed it to me, and it was just so beautiful, and it was a lot faster than wood carving. So that got me interested in wood carving, and wood turning, and I've been doing that for 25 years. I mean, the one thing I enjoy most about wood turning is that you can start and finish a project in about an hour. You know, it's fast, it's fast-paced, it's almost instant gratification, which is a lot different than wood carving or other woodworking. And I didn't have to worry about right angles. So you can do a lot and get a lot of gratification in a short time, which for military members, a lot of times all they have is a small amount of time. And there are a whole host, a number of clubs, usually within an easy driving range of where they live. A lot of bases have MWR groups where they can go on base and do woodworking and maybe some wood turning. So there's a lot of resources out there that they can use. Well, everywhere I've moved, I found a wood turning club that I joined. And one of the things that I found unique was their willingness and joy in sharing what they knew, what they learned. So it was wonderful to be able to come in and pick up techniques, ask questions, and always be welcome in whatever community I was in. So that has been great. In fact, at my shop and at my shops, I've always had at least two lathes, so that I can invite someone in to come in and turn with me. It gives me a good excuse to go into the shop. The scholarship was a great boon. You know, it got me to come to a class I might not have otherwise been able to afford or to enjoy. So it was a great gift. One of the big techniques that I wanted to learn was use of the skew. The skew I'd always used as a negative rake scraper and hardly much else. So this was great. And one of the things I did in preparation for the class was watch his YouTube videos on detail work. Also looked at other videos from Alan Beatty and others about using the skew. So I could tell his techniques that were different from other people's techniques, and it really broadened my vocabulary for using the skew amongst other tools. Yeah, I'd say apply. You know, give it a shot. What I tell everybody in wood turning is it's not the tools that cost you the most. It's not the wood that costs you a lot. The most precious commodity you have is time. And so don't worry about the other stuff. Just use your time wisely. And if you can break some time off for an opportunity like this, go for it. You won't regret it.